Hey up, it's Steve from that old Yorkshire Geek. I'm not on camera today because I look like rubbish because I'm having a lazy day today, but I saw this news item. I thought, well, I better cover it. But I don't want to be on camera because I'm being a fat, lazy slob today. And you might say, well, what difference does that make? You're a fat, lazy slob every day. But today I'm just feeling particularly slobby. Right. I've not brushed my teeth or anything. Just, FYI. Oh, is that TMI? LOL. Right, James Gunn. Oh, hang on. Let's get the news window up. Here we go. James Gunn debunks bogus claims he hates Henry Cavill. DC Studios co-CEO James Gunn debunks claims that he hates Superman star Henry Cavill following recent reports about the DC Universe's future. And there he is. He looks a bit like Chris Evans there, doesn't he? But without the red hair. It does to me, anyway. And Henry Cavill's lurking. Where are we? Hang on. There he is. He's lurking behind me little red boxes. By the way, links in the description. Don't forget to like and subscribe, share the videos, drop a comment, hit the notification bell, follow me on social medias, Facebook, oh God, I can never remember. Instagram, Twitter, all that stuff. And what else? I can also catch my videos on Rumble. Some of them, I said in a previous video, they're also on Anchor.fm and Spotify, but not all of them are. These short ones I don't upload to Anchor.fm and Spotify. My longer form ones I do. But these short ones I don't. Right. Anyway, so James Gunn debunks bogus claims that he hates Superman star Henry Cavill following, by the way, Merry Christmas. Henry Cavill, following recent DC Universe reports, recent weeks have sent shockwaves through the DCU as reports emerged about the future direction of DC Studios, which was launched on November the 1st. Gunn and Peter Safran were tapped as the co-CEOs of the new company, which ended up replacing the old DC Films division, formerly led by Walter Hamada, who exited the role this autumn. However, over the last few days, multiple claims have emerged about what they are planning for the DCU, going as far as suggesting that a reboot may be on its way. As the trades have been coming forward with their information, online users are trying to stir the conversation. One account claimed they heard that Gunn hates Cavill, hence the uncertainty about his Superman future. However, it didn't take long for Gunn to come out on Twitter to debunk the assertion that he has issues with Cavill. The Twitter user tried to push back, claiming that people had reached out to him. Right after Gunn's debunking, Gunn had a response for that too, which can be read down below. Right, here we go. So, here's the Twitter things. Right, Justin Fields is the Messiah said... at James Gunn, care to debunk this one? I presume that's about him hating Cavill. James Gunn replies, sure, false. And then there's 191 replies after. Follow the link if you want to read all them. Then we get Den of Nerds. So I presume this is Josh at Den of Nerds. Even more people have reached out to me since you said this to tell me you really don't like him. Just saying what I heard. And then James Gunn comes back with a bit of a snarky response. Maybe he's joking, I don't know. He replies, so weird, you seem so plugged in. Anyway, I just had 40 people reach out to me to say that you just got kicked out of your mom's basement. So sorry, man. Bit of an arsehole response, that, isn't it, really, to be honest? Bit of an arsehole response, James. I know you've got a dry sense of humour that's got you into trouble before on Twitter. Remember, you got cancelled not that very long ago. So just watch what you say, mate. Right, why do people think James Gunn hates Henry Cavill? And there he is again with Henry Cavill in the background. That's Superman. There are many reasons why it is odd that people are trying to paint Gunn as someone who dislikes Cavill or his depiction of Superman. The internet is an easy place for misinformation to run rampant, particularly about major Hollywood figures. Fact-checking remains a problem on social media, and these days many can create a narrative that is anything but the truth, whether they have thousands of followers or not. Social media has become a damaging factor in how news and information get distributed. Yeah, well, that's kind of true, I suppose, but, anybody can start a rumour, can't they? That's basically what it's saying. Anybody can start a rumour. But that can also be the case with, reputable news sources. They can just start a rumour with no backup. Anyway, that is the huge reason why Gunn has had to come out very often on Twitter to debunk countless stories about the DCU and even the MCU, with scoopers trying to break exclusives about his Guardians of the Galaxy movies. I nearly did, the quotes with my fingers. I'm doing it now, but I'm not on camera, so you can't see me. Imagine me doing the quotes with my fingers. Exclusive, blah, blah, blah. That is one of the benefits of having Gunn as one of the co-CEOs for DC Studios, his social media activity. In previous years, DC never had someone who could regularly come out and clarify whenever something wasn't accurate about DCU TV shows or movies, with Gunn having that presence already and not being afraid to clear the air when false narratives are created. It will help the DCU in the long run, to the point where it will eventually be harder for users to spread inaccurate information. The DCU needs Henry Cavill Superman. I agree, I think it does. I like Henry Cavill. Who doesn't like Henry Cavill? He's like the British Hugh Jackman, isn't he? That's what he is. For years, Cavill's depiction of Superman has been one of the more favoured aspects of the DCU, despite having only a short scene in Black Adam, which I've still not seen. I have to get round to it. Cavill's cameo became one of, if not the most talked about elements of Johnson's DCU movie. This goes to show that the audience still wants to see more of Cavill as Superman, especially under the new regime at DC Studios and Warner Brothers. Hopefully, as Gunn and Safran finalise their 10-year plan for the DCU, Cavill's Superman future will become much clearer to the public. Oh, and that's it. Source, James Gunn, Twitter. There you go. So yeah, I hope the rumours aren't true. I mean, if people are saying to people like Josh at Den of Nerds, who seems a nice fella, I've seen his videos and stuff, and his shows he does with Star Wars Theory. He seems like a nice fella, and he's not some raging rumour monger. It doesn't seem that way to me anyway. So if somebody tells him something and he trusts the person that's told him something about James Gunn not liking Henry Cavill, then I don't see why that's beyond the realms of possibility. But if James Gunn is saying it's not true, I mean, he did say it's false up there, but then he kind of snapped back, didn't he, at Josh, saying he lived in his mum's basement. But anyway, whatever. I suppose it gets tiring after a while. When you're in the public eye and people are having a go at you all the time, I suppose it does get tiring after a while. But he shouldn't have said it like that. He should have said, look, man, it's not true. I've said it's not true and it's not true. Instead of a snarky response. But anyway, yes, Henry Cavill needs to continue being Superman, in my opinion. And lots of and The Witcher, and whatever else he's been in. What else were he in? Were he in The Man from U.N.C.L.E.? What are the baddie in that? I can't remember. I'll have to watch that again, because I remember I enjoyed that. And he should do other things as well. He should be Connor McLeod in the Highlander reboot, and he should do everything, basically. And he should have a cameo in the new Deadpool film as somebody else. Let's see him go up toe-to-toe against Hugh Jackman's Wolverine. I know the different things. I'm not talking about him appearing as Superman. Have him appearing as somebody else. I just want to see Henry Cavill in everything. I'm sounding like a bit of a Henry Cavill, simp, aren't I? But I am. I like him, but not that way, If he were a woman, I'd like him that way, but he's not. Doth I protest too much? I don't know. Anyway, right, we'll leave it there. Before I dig a big hole for myself. Right, thanks for listening and watching, or whatever, to my disembodied voice. So, wherever you are in the universe, look after each other. Merry Christmas, and until next time, I'll see thee.